Ghassan Atiyyah is the founder and executive director of the Iraq Foundation for Development and Democracy. He joins us now from London. And sir, it's good to speak with you. So certainly this idea of missing billions is not a new story. We've been talking about this for years now. So why do you believe it is being raised anew by the Speaker of the Iraqi Parliament?
Thank you. Actually, the issue has been raised because the question of the fund, the development of Iraq fund in the United States is being closed down, and this has to be an agreement with Baghdad. In doing this, the American administration realized, as was reported by the Los Angeles Times, that there is $6.6 billion not accounted for. Then, when the Iraqi side started looking into this, the auditing, National Auditing Bureau, they found that actually the amount is more than that. But here we have to realize this is a Pandora box.
Yes.
Very difficult for the Iraqi or the American to open it, because it will backfire on both sides. The money which was sent to Iraq by plane load in sacks, cash, reached $12 billion by May 2004. That is during the Bremer era, and as well as later on under premiership of Ayad Allawi. So there are so many fingers to be burned, whether American or Iraqis. The other question is, who will use this issue?
Yes.
If they would think to use this as a partisan issue in a way to embarrass the Iraqi government, that will not work, because Bremer was at the time at the helm, as well as Allawi. If it is trying to embarrass the American will find this is not useful or conducive to a better relation with Iraq.
Sure,
so
but
I feel this issue will stop at this point.
You do. You believe it'll stop. But Mr. Atiyyah, wouldn't it be better to have an open and transparent investigation? We are talking about Iraq's money here, and wouldn't it be of some use to the Iraqi people, beneficial to the Iraqi people, to know what happened to so much of its money?
In the Iraqi cases, usually what ought to be never happens. Usually what could be done. The American, as they claim, they have earmarked and spent from American taxpayer money $61 billion.
Yes.
And one of their congressmen actually was in Baghdad. He said, the Iraqi should pay us. So now we are back to the game, who should pay who. And in this case, this issue will be used as a public relation or propaganda issue to slander the American on one side, as well as the Iraqi administration, early administration in Iraq.
But shouldn't
in
there
both
be,
cases, there will be...
But sir, shouldn't there be a larger truth-finding agenda and let the chips fall where they may? Wouldn't you, for example, love to see an investigation where Paul Bremer was questioned, where, say, the generals, the U.S. generals were questioned, where the Iraqi ministers were questioned about this, the contractors, Blackwater and others?
This is the normal procedure when you have a normal situation. But in the case of Iraq, with the corruption so rampant, so many people are involved in it. So far in Iraq, not a single minister, high officer has been fired or held accountable to the theft that occurred in his ministry or by himself. So I think this unfortunately, though it should come open and will open the whole issues of the financial corruption, but I am afraid that both those in government in Iraq and those in the United States have no interest in turning this into a big scandal at a time when the Americans are trying their best to negotiate a new agreement with Baghdad to remain further in Iraq.
I think I think you're right. It's a huge scandal. Neither side wants it open, but something tells me the truth on this will come out. Ghassan Atiyyah is the founder and executive director of the Iraq Foundation for Development and Democracy. Sir, appreciate your time. Thank you.